Hey, what up, guys? Coming to you this morning with the weekend recap from Saturday, January 25th. We had one card on that weekend. It was pretty much two fights to talk about. We'll kick it off. It was on Showtime. Talk about the co-feature first. That saw former unified super welterweight champion Jarrett Hurd return to action for his first time since losing the title and dropping his first loss to Julian J-Rock Williams last May when he took on veteran Francisco Santana. He's sporting a new trainer and a new style, and he completely outworked Santana throughout. Seemed to box more in this one instead of all-out brawl. He poured it on in the late rounds on Santana, the last couple rounds especially, and he hurt him and dropped him in the last round of a 10-round fight, and walked away with a convincing 10-round unanimous decision as he got back to in the win column. So nice win for Jarrett Hurd right there. He's talking about he wants to, before moving up in weight, he wants to be the undisputed champion at 154. So he's going to need to get opportunity. I'm really not sure what could be next for Hurd, considering there's not, he's got unlimited potential fighting for the PBC, and because this is a PBC shut down PBC division right here. But the only problem is who's going to be willing to fight Jarrett Hurd? That's the big thing. So we got to wait and see. I don't think he'll have a chance at Jason Rosario, since Rosario just beat J-Rock. I think they're going to have a rematch. I'm not sure if Jermell Charlo would fight him next. Kind of up in air on that one. I think, possibly Erislandy Lara would be a good fit for him, a rematch with Lara. I'm sure Lara would fight him. So that's a direction I would look at if I'm Hurd. Or even Terrell Gausha. I think Erickson Lubin might be a risk, because Lubin is a really good fighter. But Hurd does have options fighting for the PBC, so we're going to see what he decides to take. But I definitely think he needs a top 10 opponent next. And if I was him, I'd be going after Erislandy Lara. Next up in the main event now, we're going to look at, we saw Danny Garcia, the former two-division world champion, taking on Ivan Redkach. Actually ended up being a better fight than expected. Redkach did put up a decent fight. Excuse me. But he just couldn't figure out Danny. Danny was just too good. Well, Danny is just too well-rounded. He boxed well, combinations, kept himself out of harm's way, and just really looked solid. And actually ended up going a full 12 rounds. I thought he was going to knock Redkach out. He did have him hurt a couple times, but he couldn't finish him. And that's not the worst thing. Danny's a good fighter, so he's never been a full-on just a power puncher, but he does pack a good punch. So he got the win, no question there, and it was one-sided too. It was a one-sided 12-round unanimous decision as he pushes forward and is hoping for a big fight next against Pacquiao or Errol Spence. So we'll get into more detail his what's next on Sunday when I do my what's next series. But yeah, he's chugging along. A nice win to shake off the rust. He's been out of the ring for 9 months, and we'll see what he does next. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. That's the weekend recap from Saturday, January 25th. All right, True Boxing. Been hit with the truth.